Welcome to This is Revolution. I am not Jason Miles, my name is Quinn, and this is going to be a slightly different kind of content that you might be used to from the show. If you like this style of video, leave a like or a comment. Let us know what you think. Now without further ado, This is Revolution presents The Problem with the Smart Border.
Mr. President, my friend, my partner, it's good to have you back in the White House.
In July of 2022, Mexican President AMLO agreed to invest $1.5 billion into so-called smart border technology at a press conference in the Oval Office. These technologies have been championed by Democrats as a smarter, more humane alternative to Trump's border wall. But what are these technologies and what is their history? The last attempt to create a virtual border wall was the SBInet initiative under Bush Jr. This project started in 2006 with Customs and Border Patrol contracted with Boeing to, quote, design and deploy an advanced system of cameras, sensors, and radars atop towers to monitor border activity. The project shrank in scope and continued to suck up money until it was put on ice in 2010 following a scathing report from the Government Accountability Office. Early the next year, the project was scrapped entirely. The specter of this billion-dollar failure has not stopped tech companies and defense contractors from continuing to propose similar programs. The problem for Border Patrol is that vast swaths of their precious imaginary line cut through rough, hard-to-patrol terrain. To surveil this, they have turned to the very expensive Predator drones. These are hard to use and CBP keeps crashing them. In 2017, they started buying up smaller drones which make up part of the newer smart border technologies. These drones can't fly as high or as long as their counterparts and are inefficient for use in prolonged surveillance. For that, CBP has turned to Integrated Fixed Towers, or IFTs for short. This is essentially what Boeing was making in the 2000s, but with more modern sensors. Many are manufactured by Elbit Systems of America, the American branch of an Israeli defense contractor who built similar towers along the West Bank. American contractors are in the game too, though, including Anduril, the techie merchant of death, started by Oculus founder Palmer Luckey. These IFTs are home to many of the sensors that make up the smart border, including visual and thermal cameras as well as LiDAR and radar sensors. The border is being treated as a playground for defense contractors to test out new sensor technologies illustrated through the FCC licenses issued under the experimental license system. There are thousands of these licenses issued to dozens of contractors and range from novel radar for drone detection to high-altitude surveillance blimps. Buried fiber optic cables that can detect footsteps in tunnels are also being tested. This is to say nothing of the cell phone location data that CBP and ICE buy from phone carriers or scrape through Stingray emplacements. These security contractors portray their systems with all the high-tech flair of a new iPhone launch and throw out wild performance metrics, but the products they are selling have serious issues in efficacy. The sensors constantly pick up livestock or hunters, sending CBP on wild goose chases to find what the AI system told them was a migrant. The ineffectiveness of the sensor arrays has always been used to criticize IFT systems as wasteful vanity projects that don't lead to more arrests. While this may be true, it doesn't really engage with CBP's professed border strategy. This strategy is called prevention through deterrence and comes from a report commissioned by the CBP's predecessor, the INS. The report found that an absolutely secured border is unrealistic and proposed a strategy of concentrating resources on safe and easy passageways and making the only available routes costly and dangerous. The human risk of PDT policy is not lost on them, as one of the success metrics, according to the Government Accountability Office, is migrant death. The sensor arrays work as part of this policy to push more migrants into harsh terrains where the sensors don't work as well and sightlines are obscured. In other words, Biden's smart border functions as a corral apparatus, which has greatly increased the mortality for migrants crossing the border. It is not more humane, and it's based on a strategy that hasn't ever significantly curbed illegal immigration and never could. It doesn't actually address the reasons for migration, which are material, and a strategy aimed at increasing danger instead of addressing the material conditions is unequipped to solve the problem. Thanks for watching. This has been a different kind of content for TIR, so please, if you have any feedback, leave it in the comments. Full list of sources and additional readings are available for patrons. You can become a patron of TIR for as little as $3 a month. And with that, as we say on TIR,